My friends, I want to take this opportunity to wish you a happy and truly meaningful and liberating Passover. One of my favorite Passover stories is a story about a rabbi in a community in Europe. This is right after the Holocaust. There's still shortages. There's very little food. He's able to put together a little bit of flour, water, and bake some matzahs. But they're in such short supply that he arranges that every family will only receive one matzah for their whole Passover. One particular individual came to this rabbi and begged him, please, I must have 2 matzahs. The rabbi was taken aback. He had told everyone there would only be 1 matzah for every family, but being a man of kindness and generosity, he gave this individual the 2 matzahs. The day before Passover, this individual comes back to the rabbi and he gives the rabbi back one of the matzahs. And he explains. He says, Rabbi, I knew that you were going to give away every single matzah to anyone who would need, and you wouldn't leave one for yourself. That is why I asked for 2, so I could bring you back 1 right before Passover and make sure that you also have a matzah for Passover. To me, this is the essence of what Judaism is about, and the essence of really what Passover is about. The ability to rise above our own self-orientation and to truly think and care about another. In this case, the rabbi willing to give away his own matzah to anyone who would need, and this other individual who was thoughtful enough and was generous and kind enough to think about the rabbi's needs. This is a central theme in all of Judaism, and it's the central foundation to any spiritual journey. We find that at the beginning of the Seder, this beautiful journey of the Seder with all its steps and all its rituals and all its deep meaning, at the very beginning we begin with a paragraph that says, this is the bread of affliction. And we continue, anyone who is hungry, come. My doors are open. Come and join us for the Seder. That invitation, that open heart, that generosity, that thoughtfulness is the foundation of the Seder. We cannot continue the Seder unless that kindness is in place. And this is so important, especially today in the world that we live in. There is so much unfortunate brutality and violence that we have recently witnessed. And we have to ask ourselves, are we willing to match that mindless, senseless, baseless hatred and violence with a mindless, baseless, and really extreme kindness and generosity? To really not to make our kindness conditional, but to open up our hearts to anyone that is in need and to be there for others that are in need. This is the key to liberating ourselves and liberating the world around us. Each one of these kind deeds really create a Passover experience. They liberate ourselves and those around us. Thank you again. Happy and a meaningful and liberating Pesach and Passover experience.